Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. Every time I wear red lipstick, I feel like I have it all over my teeth, so if that's the case, let's just pretend that doesn't happen, okay? I have a haul today as well as a friend mail haul, and I am literally so excited to share every single thing that I have in front of me with you guys. There's so much incredible stuff here. I've literally been spoiled beyond, and I'm just, yeah, I have no words. I cried. When I opened all the stuff, I cried. So I want to get started with the friend mail haul first. I did not get that much stuff. So I want to share everything that my incredibly beautiful, wonderful, generous friend Dannie from Dannie's Makeup sent me in the mail. I will have her linked down below. So her YouTube channel is Dannie's Makeup and her Instagram channel is king_hussey, Hussey. So I will have that linked down below so you guys can please go check her out. Please like and subscribe on her channel. I would greatly appreciate if you go over there and send her some love. She's literally incredible. She's so incredible at her Instagram and YouTube updates. She's very thorough. She keeps so much information and puts so much effort into her videos. I'm a very different channel where I love to project pan and I do what I can when it comes to putting stuff together, but I don't have the time or the software, honestly, to edit. I probably could download something for my phone and just edit on my phone, but being a very busy mom and trying to take care of my health and all that kind of stuff, I just do what I can and try to get through these as quickly as possible. So I really appreciate everybody that sticks around and watches to the end and just joins me, because this is really fun for me. I greatly appreciate my YouTube family, and I cannot express how important my YouTube friends are to me. They are, gifts aside, like friend mail aside, I have been literally blessed with the best friends. Like, they're just incredibly wonderful people that share a lot of similar interests as myself, and I can't imagine my life without seeing them or having them around me. So I'm really, really happy to share this with you guys, what Dannie sent me. I'm still in disbelief. I was not expecting this when I opened her mail, so I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it, because otherwise I'm just going to be yammering on. But just please know that she's done way more than she needed to, and I could not be more thankful. So Dannie, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. I love you to pieces, girl, and let's just go ahead and get right into it. First, we'll do samples, because you guys know I love my samples. I kind of got onto a huge, so okay, before I even start, this is all the samples she sent me, so I'm just gonna open some of them and I'll share those with you really quickly. But I've, in the last couple years, been really interested in samples and trying a bunch of different products out, and this is sort of how I figure out what I enjoy, what I want to buy. And before all of that, I just sort of was like, oh, samples, I'll just give them to somebody else. But I have come to really appreciate a free thing and I'm loving all of the samples that I get. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to do these ones really fast. This one is Dermablend Professional. This says Instagrip Jelly Primer. Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Blush. Then it comes in 3 shades. Tula Skincare Take Care Polish. It says Revitalize and Cleanse Body Exfoliator, and the other one is a body moisturizer. Those I will use very quickly. Perfect Repair. It says Nature Lab Tokyo, and there's a shampoo and conditioner. Got lots of hair, so those will go fast. Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. These are the Fenty Icon Semi Matte Lipsticks. I'm looking at that nude. That's my shade right there. These Fakay, I think that's called Fakay. Shampoo, rinse, and scrub. A scrub for my scalp? I'm gonna try that. I cannot wait to try that. I've never tried Scalp Scrub. That's hard for me to say for some reason. Then we have Mad Hippie Advanced Skincare Triple C Night Cream. Love a night cream. Peach Slices Acne Oil Free Moisturizer. Silicone Free Salicylic Acid Acne Treatment. We have an oil-free moisturizer acne treatment. I think that's the same thing. Yep, same thing. NYX Plump Right Back Plumping Serum Primer in one. I don't get these samples in Canada. I get some samples, like you really have to buy or like split up your orders to get any samples. I feel like in the States, you guys get so many samples and I'm kind of jealous. I'm not gonna lie. Like I need to get to an Ulta because there's so many samples. Derma E Advanced Peptides and Collagen Moisturizer, and then this one's a collagen serum. And there's a Living Proof Restore Repair Mask Hair Mask Treatment. And then there's a couple of tall ones. So we got the La Roche-Posay Triple Repair Moisturizing Cream. We have the Origins Glow Boosting Mask. We have the Olaplex Bond Smoother Leave-In Styling Treatment. The Tula Skincare Brightening Treatment Drops. This is a vitamin C serum, triple vitamin C serum. And then the last one we have is the Kylie Skin Clarifying Gel Cream. I've never tried anything from Kylie Skin. I'm not really like a fan of those, like the Kardashians, not a fan. But if I get a sample, I'm going to try it. So the next thing I'm going to show you is the thing that just like absolutely blew my mind. First of all, when I opened and saw all the samples, I was so pumped. I was so excited and I could not believe it. And then I moved all the samples. And I almost needed new underpants. Let's just put it that way. Dannie sent me all of these. They're like a mini-sized Hemp's Beauty body moisturizers. Like, there is every single kind here. Like, I'm just blown away. There's an apple cinnamon shortbread. There's a sponge sugar and vanilla bean. Both really, really good. Original, which she said smells really, really nice. And then there's a pumpkin spice and vanilla chai. Oh my gosh. Sweet pineapple and honey melon. This one is, come on now. It says triple moisture herbal whipped body cream. I'm not sure what the scent is, but I'm sure it's amazing. And then this one says, come on now, sugared banana and vanilla blossom. And the last one is blackberry and lemongrass. Sorry if you can hear the paper or the plastic, sorry. But I'm like beyond blown away at this. Like just, yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm literally blown away. Like, Dannie, thank you. But I'm really, I've never, I don't even know how to, I swear to God, I know how to talk, okay? I swear to God, I know how to talk. I just was not expecting this, and I'm literally blown away. Thank you so much, Dannie. Like, I'm very pumped to try these. I cannot wait to try these, you guys. And this is going to be perfect for my project pans. Because, I mean, I go through body moisturizer, but I don't go through it as fast as, like, let's say Dannie does. Like, she can pound through a full size in a month. I probably could if I remembered to use my moisturizers after my showers. But I know in winter, I'll probably go through probably all of them, honestly. I mean, or at least half. Because in winter, my skin gets so dry. I cannot wait to try these. I do have one Hemp's lotion that my mother-in-law got me for Christmas, not last year, but the year before, I believe it was. And it is so nice. But because it's like a fancy, to me, this is like hella fancy like body moisturizer. So I use it sparingly. So I put it in the kitchen so that I use it after I like wash the dishes and I have like the dry soapy hands. And that's when I use it. I don't use it on my body. It's so expensive. Like, I know I use Boom Boom Cream, but again, I hoard that one for a while. And then I'm like, oh, I guess I should use this. I have to get out of that mentality of like hoarding things. I need to just use my stuff. But I can't even believe that. I'm literally blown away at that. that alone was like just the gift. Like, was not expecting that whatsoever. And it's, yeah, it even gets better. Like, it just gets better. I don't even understand. Okay, I'm gonna move on because I'm like losing my words. So Dannie was decluttering a bunch of palettes out of her collection, and she sent me a video and said, or pictures, whatever, and she said, I have all of these that I'm just gonna send to donation or whatever. So if you want any of these, like, let me know and I'll send them to you. So I didn't want to sound greedy. But I was like, I like that one and that one and that one. And then I just said, send me, out of any of those, just send me what you want. But like, I would love to try them all, honestly. Like, I would love to try them all. So Dannie sent me a big majority of them. There was very few that I had like not selected. And the generosity of her sending me the, I can't even, I don't even know how to, there's no words to say thank you the way that I want to say thank you. I'm so appreciative of the fact that she sent me these, because first of all, I don't have to spend money and buy them myself now. And second of all, there is a brand here that I do not support, and I'll show you in a second. I'm sure you guys know what that is. But there's a brand that I do not support, and I will not spend money on that brand. But I definitely wanted to try the formula. So I feel like if someone has that product that they don't want anymore, I would definitely try it so that I don't have to support that person. And it's not something that I'll probably be showing on my channel, but it's probably something that I will be like wearing on my own. So I was very, very thankful to receive these, because I mean, I definitely wear a ton of makeup off camera, and I don't always mention the things that I'm wearing, unless of course it's in a project I'm saying, and I have this on whatever. So we're just going to go ahead and get started, and we'll get to that brand in a second, but I will share with you the plethora of eyeshadow palettes that Dannie sent. And again, beyond thankful. And then she sent me another surprise, so I will leave that to the end. That's when I just bawled. I lost it. I could not be more thankful. Anyway, we'll get there. I'm getting ahead of myself, you guys. I'm so excited. Okay, the first palette there. Okay, so this is the first section. Okay, the first palette I have here is the Ace Beauté Grandiose palette. I have never tried anything from Ace Beauté before. So that is a brand that I would like to try. Also, in my previous friend mail, Valerie had sent me a couple of brands that I've never tried before either. So now I have quite a few different brands that I get to try their formulas and see if it's something that I would want to purchase more of in the future without having to break my bank. So I'm incredibly grateful to these girls for doing that to me, or for me. It means a lot, and it also helps me save for the future. Because there's things I want to do, and it's not always makeup related. So I'm really grateful to them for sending me these things. This one looks like this. It's a very beautiful color story, and very much my color story, because I love warms, like warm eyeshadows and gold eyeshadows. So for me, like especially like this kind of like a champagne-y gold kind of a shade, like it's just really, really beautiful. It feels kind of like a creamy, like cream to powder kind of formula. I'm not sure if that's what it is, or if it's just, I don't know, but it definitely has like a creamy feel to it. And then the mattes feel a lot more just like straight up powdery, but that shimmer feels like cream to powder kind of. So I cannot wait to try this, and the color story alone is very much up my alley. So I'm really looking forward to that, especially that clove shade. That is very, very pretty. So that's the first palette. The next palette is the Nubian by Juvia's Place, and I do have a few Juvia's Place palettes, but they're the 6-pan, the ones that are like a selection of like monochromatic shades. And so this one is a neutral eyeshadow palette, and I know I have a ton of neutral palettes, but Juvia's Place has really, really good eyeshadow formula, and it's inexpensive. I stopped buying from the brand a little bit because there was some controversy and stuff there. So I just kind of stopped ordering from them, and I'm also saving for other things. This is one of the shades in the palette, and I'll also swatch this cream one just beside the other cream one. Again, it kind of feels like a cream to powder. I don't know if that's what it is or if it's just very humid where I'm at right now, but yeah, anyhow, so this shade up here and then this one down here, those are Juvia's Place. And I like that this one right here is more of like a peachy champagne, and this one's like a straight up gold champagne. So at least there's option when it comes to those. Next one is the Saharan, which is this peachy one right here. And this one has a more like sporadic color story. So we have like, this is like a bluish shade, and then there's a brown up here, a couple of warm oranges, and then a pink, and what is this? Like a, is this a straight up white? It looks like straight up white. Let's see. Very, very white, shimmery shade. And that is quite interesting. I'm gonna swatch this like bluey shade as well. I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone, you guys. It almost looks like it has a bit of a brown base, but I don't know if it's meant to, but that's just what I'm seeing anyway. So really, really pretty color story. Then we have the Nubian 2 by Juvia's Place. And it's a little bit larger than the original. And again, the color story, it just has some pops of color. So there's quite a few neutral shades, a little bit of like a mustardy brown, some like yellowy shades, again, champagne, and then a blue and a green. So a little bit of a different color story, but again, really, really nice payoff. This green Egypt shade, oh my goodness, I have to swatch this. That is so pretty. I don't know that I'll be able to swatch from everything, but if I do like one shade, it won't be a big deal. And then last one from Juvia's Place is the Warrior 2. Just love their artwork. It's so beautiful. And that's what the inside looks like. Again, a neutral palette, and it's all matte, which I adore. I like companion palettes. And I also do a lot of straight up matte eyeshadow looks. This is the maroonish red. It's almost like a burnt orange red, actually, kind of shade. Let's see if I can get that a little bit more opaque. So that one is really pretty. I like that for an outer corner deepening shade. And then they also have this one up here that's like a brownish shade, but it's more of like a reddish brown. So if I want to deepen that up, I mean, I can do that. So, okay, and then the next pile is from Jeffree Star. Again, I don't support this brand. Look at the generosity here, like decluttering from her collection, sending it to me. I don't have to spend any money on Jeffree Star, yet I get to try the formula. I hear it is really, really nice, but I do not want to give him any of my money. The first one is Thirsty, and this color story is so beautiful. So a lot of really nice pinky corally tones. And then a lot of cool tone, like blues, yellow. The yellow is just, my eye is drawn to the yellow. And then the center row is all very shimmery shades, but it looks like all metallic. So there's like a silver, a gold, a bronze, sort of like a champagne-y, I don't even know how to explain that. It's like a rosy, I guess it'd be like a rosy shade. It has a lot of sparkle in it. It seems like a rose gold, but not really. And then the last one is Plunge, which is like a bronze. I guess this would be like a bronze and a copper. Yeah. I'm really excited to try these though, but mostly these mattes, like I'm going to swatch one of these mattes. This one right here, I'm not going to say the name of it, but this one right here is what looks like what's in the Jawbreaker palette, which is what I really want the Jawbreaker palette, but I'm not putting money out for it. But this shade is very similar to that one shade in there that just, oh, I just want that one shade. Actually, I want the whole palette, but not putting any money out. But it's really beautiful and very in person. It's a very bold and vibrant. So gorgeous. Okay, so that is the Thirsty palette. I'm going to try and move on a little quicker because I have a ton of stuff in front of me. This next one is called Bloodlust. Now, for some reason, this reminds me of Crown Royal. Am I the only one seeing the purple Crown Royal little velvet bag that they used to come in, that our grandpas used to get and save those little velvet bags all the time. Is that just me? Because I totally remember that. Inside of this looks very beautiful. It looks very, very, very light. I don't know if that is just the light bouncing off of it, but it looks like a very almost pastel-y kind of palette. And then you have this like deep teal green, this really deep, which I think is a black with purple sparkles. Not really a fan of like matte shades with sparkles in it, but I will definitely give that a go and see. And then again, a nice like deepening cool tone purple shade in the outer corner or the outer edge of the box. And then yeah, the rest just seem like either mid-tone or like super, super pale. But I mean, I'm going to be honest and say like I don't have a lot of brow bone shades that are that light with purples and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to try this one out too. But again, I'm not going to be like doing get ready with me's on my channel and using these palettes on my channel. This is like solely for me to play with behind the scenes. And then she also gave me the Cremated Palette. I don't think these next few were even touched, to be honest. So I'm literally shocked and blown away that like I have these brand new palettes that she's never used. And again, like the artwork is, I'm not gonna lie, it's really nice. A full-size mirror, not gonna blind you, but I love these shades. I think they're very beautiful. Poor timing for the release, because this came out when the pandemic kind of started, and I just feel like maybe could have held off on releasing this, but I don't think he really gives a crap, to put it nicely. I don't think he gives a crap at all about anything. But honestly, I'm very excited to try this. And I think this winter, I'm going to pull this out and try this out because it'll be really nice for that time of year. And I'm very excited to try that. This one was one of the ones that I was like, do I try it or do I not? Because I haven't really dabbled too much with blue eyeshadow. It's something that I'm still like playing with. I'm an 80s baby, so it's like blue eyeshadow back in my day was not good. This is not good. Straight up blue eyeshadow, straight up pink lipstick, and that was the thing. And blue like right up to the brow. So I think it's like left a scar in me for blue eyeshadow. But I have since pulled out a Colourpop eyeshadow palette and done a blue look, and I really liked it. So I did tell her after the fact that I would be interested in this one, simply because I want to try and step out of my comfort zone. And so she so kindly sent me this one as well. And again, I'm looking forward to trying these palettes out. Like I have no words. I don't even, like, I know to say thank you, but how do you really thank somebody for this generosity? Like, I've never had somebody send me like this kind of stuff. Like between her and Valerie, this is, I'm learning that people are really kind and generous, and I just beyond excited and beyond thankful and appreciative for this stuff. So I can't say thank you enough. The next one is the Conspiracy palette. I will not be saying this person's name, and I absolutely would never support that person. So again, something I will not be showing on my channel. But because I was kindly gifted this palette, I'm looking at solely as makeup for off camera and not like posting it on Instagram or anything like that. But because this color story is so beautiful, I had to like see if it was available for her to send to me. I was like, please, the color story. Especially, and you guys are going to think this is so weird, these 3 shades right here. There's all these beautiful shades. This is where my eye goes because I'm a sucker for like hello neutral eyeshadows. And then I put the indie shadows across it and stuff to make it pop. So also I got to swatch this yellow, you guys. It's just like, look at that yellow. Oh my word. Okay, let's put this down here. My hand looks jaundiced. because I don't have any primer underneath and my skin is very dark right now. So, or like for me, it's very dark for my regular skin shade. So I need to put a white base under that to make that truly pop. But holy man, that is like neon highlighter in person. I'm so incredibly thankful to Dannie for sending me those. This is not the end yet. There's still the one surprise I have to share with you guys. And again, no words. Okay. I have been eyeing up something on Acetate for a while. It released and sold out and I missed out on it. And by the time it came out again, I just couldn't afford to buy it. I'm going to be totally honest. I'm trying to watch my spending. I'm really making like smarter purchases, making sure that when I do find something that I like, it's because I need it in my collection or I'm replacing something, or it's a brand that I really want to try and it's a sale, or it's an inexpensive item, that kind of thing. So I'm trying not to go crazy this year. Makeup in general and skincare in general are quite expensive. So I really have to rein it in. So when my friend sends me this and I was not aware it was coming, I screamed. I screeched. Like, I don't scream. I should say I screeched. You should hear my scream. No, you shouldn't. It's horrible. But I screeched. I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. I was like, was not expecting it at all. All the emotions. I went through it all. She sent me this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to open it, okay? So this is the Acetate Tropical Vibes Glimmer Shadow Set of 4. I was not expecting any of this. And this is the Tropical Vibes Eyeshadow Palette. Okay, I wanted this so bad. Okay, let's just get into it. These are pretty similar to, how am I gonna do this? These are, she said, pretty similar to Colourpop, what are they called now? Super Shock shadows, but not exactly. And I'm not gonna open them up because I don't want them to dry out. So I'll just show you the shades through the front. But this one is called Lotus Leaf. This one is called Fan Palm. Oh, that's so beautiful. It's like an olivey. I love the cushion look of the product because you can really see the depth of it. This one's called Rowan. And this last one, which is so beautiful. This one is called Green Hibiscus. Oh my God, I died. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Look at this. Can we just put this all over my, like if I was not wearing eyeshadow right now, that would be smeared all over my eye. So that one will probably be one of the first ones I use. And also this like lime green looking shade. Love it. I cannot wait. I'm like, thank you, Dannie. Thank you, Dannie. Thank you, Dannie. Okay. And then we have to open up this because I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. Like, I'm just beyond happy to have this in my hands right now. And everything arrived unbroken. Like, girl, you could teach some of those brands a thing or two on packaging. So, of course, it has the full-size mirror. And then, oh my God. Look at that. Oh, look at that. This shade right here. Actually, this, like, I need to use this weekend. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. It is so stinking beautiful. It's got like grungy goodness with like green, khakis, mustards, and then these pops of like this bold green, this bold teal kind of shade, this like kind of greeny gold champagne. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just want to put it all in my eyes right now. Sorry. I'm in love with this. I'm so thankful. Dannie, thank you so much. I'm just so happy, and I cannot thank you enough for this. And I really appreciate you guys watching and going through all of this stuff. I'm still not done like my other haul, but the friend mail haul, like I can't, this took half an hour already because of course I'm talking a lot and I don't even know what to say because it was just incredibly generous and thoughtful. So thoughtful. And the fact that she thought of me with these palettes, I mean, you guys know I'm going to get the use. You guys know I'm going to put these on my eyes. So I will definitely do her justice and I will definitely use them. But I cannot thank you enough, Dannie. I really just, I love you to pieces, and I'm so thankful. I'm going to go ahead quickly and go through this other stuff, though, because we've been here a bit. So I'm going to quickly run through this. But I went to Spirit Halloween with my family, and I picked up a couple of things. And I do have a couple other things missing because my father-in-law made me this coffin shelf up here. So this right here, oh, there's a tiny little fly. Here we go. There's this candle right here I bought at Spirit Halloween as well. And then there's a little pumpkin up here, which I don't have a little light for yet. And then there's a couple other things, and there's also stuff on this shelf above here. So I'm not going to pull them down and share them with you guys. Eventually, hopefully I'll go over there and show you. But right now, I just want to show you the stuff I have in front of me. So this stuff is from Spirit Halloween. I got these shredded scar things. Normally, like, I do my scars myself with spirit gum and tissues and putty, like skin putty. I usually do my own prosthetic-y type stuff instead of buying prosthetics. But what I bought these for is to cover my brows. If I ever really need to cover my brows, then I'll just put spirit gum around the brow and place this over top, and then just foundation over it. I'm going to try this because the scabs on this don't look like they're too deep or whatever. So I'm hoping that works out. Or it's going to look like I have scars on my brows. I don't know. But I'll try it and see how that goes. And if not, I can use them in other ways. And then I also got this lace choker because I got a dress from my mother-in-law for Christmas, but it's a Halloween dress. So I asked for that early, and she so kindly gifted that to me. And so I got this choker to go with it. Now, I have a large neck. I'm a heavy girl, so I have to make sure that I use an extension probably on this, but it's so freaking beautiful. I had to pick that up to go with it. And then I also picked up these cute little things, these little cleaver hair things. I kind of want to try them right now. Let's just try them right now. I was feeling my inner Dolly, my inner Dolly Parton with the big hair. So we got one here. And one here. What do we think? Do we like? It looks kind of messy. I kind of like my little cleaver, butcher cleaver hairpins. I'll just put that in the garbage. Okay, and then the next thing I got was these mints. It's a Ouija board mint case. And my friend Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty told me I should, when I'm empty these, I could probably use this as like to put single eyeshadows in. I thought that was cute. I'm not sure I'm going to do that, but I mean, that's one hell of an idea. So I had to get this. And I'm actually, the reason I bought this was because I want to put it on that coffin shelf down the road, because the shelves are really, really tiny. Especially the middle shelf, it's kind of short, so I have to find shorter things. So I thought this would look super cute on there. And also I kind of wanted the mints. For the other rest of my haul, I picked up from Dollar Tree a couple of lights. So we have some little skull lights. You guys know I love my skulls. We have little pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, which are so adorable. And then also little purple bats. So cute. Cannot wait to put those up. And I'll probably wrap them around somewhere back there probably. And then I also picked up this DW Richly Scented Candle in the scent Ghost. So again, something I could probably put on that shelf. It was only $5.99. And it kind of smells like vanilla. And it's got like a glittery, candly, kind of iridescent, glittery iridescent package. Oh my gosh. And now for the makeup-y items. So from Sephora, I picked up this face mask in the pumpkin scent. I wanted to try this because it is for hydrating and nourishing, and I feel like a lack of hydration in my skin lately. So I need to drink more water. I need to use hydrating products, just get that plumpness back into my skin. So any kind of really good skincare for hydration and things, that's kind of what I'm going for. And I figure too, if I'm going to use something that's going to be for hydration, and it's got a pumpkin on it. So, and then I bought these Boscia blotting papers, because these are the best blotting papers I've ever tried. There's 100 sheets in here, and I believe these were $14.99, but for 100 sheets. So this lasts me quite a while. I am currently using the Sephora sheets. I don't think there's 100 in there. If there is, it's around the same price. But I get more points buying this from Shoppers Drug Mart than I do buying the Sephora ones from Sephora, unless I do 4 times the points with Sephora. So also, I feel like these ones work better. The Sephora ones will pick up the oil from my skin, but they don't, I feel like it doesn't absorb as much, and it doesn't leave like it does do okay, but it's not as good as the Boscia ones. Let's just put it that way. Okay, and then I also picked up these Quo Smaller Head. It says smaller head helps curl hard to reach lashes. It's a Demi lash curler with an extra one of these. So I have one from Morphe, but the little rubbery thing keeps falling out of it every time I go to, so what I use this for is to apply my false lashes to make sure they press into the lash better, so there's no like looking like I have 2 sets of lashes. So that's what I use these for, and these are only 10 bucks. And again, they had extra points on these ones, so I had to grab those, and I desperately need it because the Morphe one day I'm going to lose that little rubber piece and I'm not going to have a backup pair, so I had to get this. So I'm probably going to move the Morphe pair as a backup because that little piece keeps falling out, and I'll use this as my current. I'm really, really happy to have these. The real makeup items, I got these Florence by Mills Cheek Me Later cream blushes. They're just cute, small little cream blushes, and one is in Shy Shy and one is in Pretty Pea. And so I'll show you these. I'm kind of a sucker for a nude, sort of like a rosy nude blush, or like a creamy rosy nude blush. This one looks very, very light. I'm going to swatch these, but it just looks incredibly light right now for some reason. That may not even work for me right now. It might be okay, but I'd have to see it on my cheeks. But right now, I'm not even seeing it at all. Just the like wetness look. So that'll probably be better for my winter skin shade. And it's really pretty, but I thought like seeing the outer package and then seeing the inside, it's totally different. So hopefully that'll be okay. If not, I may have to return it, but I think in winter it's going to work out just fine. Then we have the Pretty Pea, which is the more vibrant coral, which is like this. And that one is definitely a vibrant coral, and it's a lot more, it feels a lot more like a firmer cream than the other one did. The other one was a very soft cream, and this one is more pigmented. So this one will work better for me now and also in the winter, but the other one will mostly work for me in the winter time. So I'm really excited to try those. And then I also from Sephora purchased the Lys or LYS cream blush in the shade Kindness. And I wanted this because, again, I'm a sucker for a nude blush, or a nude, why can't I talk? A nude blush. Okay. I've never tried an LYS product before, and this is actually quite large, much larger than I was anticipating based on the prices. So the price is actually very good considering the size of the product that you get, and this is like edge to edge filled up with product. Like that's a lot of product actually. How much comes in this? 6.5 grams. That's a decent amount of product, and it comes with a mirror inside here. That's really nice. This would be so nice for travel actually. Sorry for blinding you guys, but this is really nice. So I'm going to try this just with my finger. Again, it's a really, really light one, but I feel like this one will be more accurate for right now, and as well I can use it in the winter, and the other one would just be, like I said, winter shade. Really pretty. Very, very pretty. Again, more of a neutral sort of with a pop of coral kind of. I really like this. That is beautiful. I would consider buying more from them as long as I try it first and make sure I like it. But it seems really, really nice. And I've never tried anything from LYS before. So hopefully that works out well for me. And then the last two things that I have here are eyeshadow palettes. And the first one I got from Colourpop, which is the Matte Into Hue. I have been eyeing this one. I knew I wanted it. Same with the last one that they had brought out with the Pretty Fresh. But when this one came out, I knew I could use this as a companion palette for so many eyeshadow looks that I do. And also the pans come out so I can make my own palette with some of the shades. But this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. And I love the fact that it goes from darkest to lightest or vice versa. Really happy about that. And you can pair, of course, these together, whatever you want to do. But I like the fact that there's monochromatic option. And they're all mattified so that I can add my own shimmer of any style to these. And I love that. So it was really, really nice. And I had to pick it up because it was like 40% off or 30% off. Something like that. I think it was 30% off actually. But it was like shipping and everything, even with the shipping, it was way cheaper than if I would have paid regular price. So there's that one. And then last but not least, we have the Natasha Denona My Dream palette, which is their newest midi size. It just came, I think, yesterday. And it's really beautiful. A little lackluster for the packaging, but the inside is very beautiful. And again, I like the fact that you can pop these out and put them in your own individual single eyeshadow palette if you want. I like the fact that this stays up on its own. And I like the fact that these are, again, removable and you can place them where you want or put them in a different eyeshadow palette if you want. So I adore this. And the color story is very beautiful. I think there is supposedly one multi-chrome. I think that's this one up here. It looks like it shifts to an olive green, a mid-tone kind of goldy purple, and like a strong purple. So I'll have to check that one out. I know it's not going to compare to my indie eyeshadows, but I firmly like the Natasha Denona formula. So really happy to have this in my collection. And I have so much to keep me busy for a while. I have to watch that I don't put my cream blushes down onto my desk and make a big mark. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And again, Dannie, thank you so very much. If you guys are watching to the end and you remember, please, 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 please go check out Dannie and subscribe to her on Instagram and YouTube. She's really incredible. If you have not seen her project panning videos, I highly recommend that you check her out because she's got a lot of information for you and she tracks everything so well. And the way that she speaks, it just draws you in. It like makes you want to listen to her talk. I just love it. So Dannie, thank you again so very much for your kindness, generosity, and most of all, and most importantly, your friendship. I cannot thank you enough for being in my life, and I'm so thankful for you. So I hope you guys have a really, really great day. I cannot thank you enough for being here with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.